we shall all be able to fly like the birds.
For decades, early inventors had a crazy obsession with conquering the sky. They tried to fly using bicycles, umbrellas, and raw muscle power. It almost always ended in pure chaos. Here are 30 of the most bizarre flying machines that failed catastrophically. In 1928, an inventor built this bizarre airplane to mimic like a real seagull and fly. It had wings that could fold back and rotate in midair. Features decades ahead of its time, but it was so dangerous that its inventor, Bobby Gill, had to fly it himself. Tragically, on its very first takeoff, the plane nosedived into the ground, ending his life and his dream instantly.
Then there's this absolute lunatic.
Decades before the military invented the jetpack, this guy strapped raw chemical firecracker tubes directly to his spine. It didn't provide a single ounce of vertical propulsion, but it definitely gave him third-degree burns right on his bum.
Then, an inventor thought that if 2 wings were good, 7 layers of wings would make him the king of the skies. But a gust of wind, and it's gone. When these pilots intentionally crashed into the barns for the prizes, it stayed completely unharmed. These people thought putting liquid nitrogen in a small plane would make it launch super high. Total flop. It didn't even make it 1 meter high before diving straight into the water.
This heavy machine used a massive canvas umbrella dome to try and pump its way into the air, but it couldn't even move.
This guy ran to gain momentum, and he can fly?
Next up, we have the ultimate upper body workout machine. He is manually paddling, thinking he will fly.
See this dude? He thinks strapping himself onto a moving car, once the car hit 30 miles per hour, he would gracefully soar into the atmosphere. Instead, he just got dragged through the gravel. This pilot took his glider to a literal mountain peak, had his crew push him off the edge, and immediately nosedived into a vertical rocky canyon. Miraculously, he walked away from this disaster completely alive. This layout combined shoulder wings with roller skate shoes, using a steep wooden ramp to get enough speed for takeoff tracking. These scientists tried attaching 4 curved wings attached to a center-heavy engine, thinking it could be the solution, but the intense shaking broke the frame instantly. This experiment tried to get a fast head start by combining human bicycle pedals with a small engine in the back to push a canvas sail frame forward. But instead, it gave burns to the pilot. Our first experiment, in which the machine works and pushed the pilot to the air. Not much, just 2 inches. Enough for a miracle at that time. Using 4 heavy rotor blades, he made his first flight and shocked everyone. This one is the most useless creation. This looks like a washing machine. Was he trying to summon magic to lift him off? This man thought that if a group of men ran fast and pulled him with a rope, it would generate enough lift for him to fly. This 3-wheeler connected hand levers directly to 2 canvas sails, hoping that a human rowing motion could generate enough force to lift off. Designed to look and flap just like a real pigeon, this lightweight frame relied entirely on getting enough speed on the ground to force the wings to lift, but couldn't do anything, even broke by sudden vibrations. This suit attached giant canvas wings directly along the runner's arms, relying entirely on human leg speed to trap enough air to lift off. But this man had to run as fast as possible to get enough momentum to fly. But at least he is safe. Made from thick silk and stiff framework struts, This is early wingsuit. This man jumped off from the top of Eiffel Tower, thinking he will fly. This industrial-scale prototype combined heavy cast-iron engine components with oversized vertical rotor blades, testing whether sheer mechanical horsepower could override a high curb weight. Operating on a continuous vertical push-pull piston stroke, this heavy mechanism utilized a massive canvas dome configuration to test pneumatic displacement lift concepts.
Look closely at these old clips. It's easy to laugh at a 7-story window blind collapsing or a man face planting into a bush. But underneath the chaotic logic, there's a fascinating psychological truth. These weren't just bad engineers. They were people possessed by a collective human obsession. For thousands of years, gravity was an absolute, unyielding law. To look at the sky and think, I can break that law in my garage, requires a beautiful, borderline unhinged level of ego and ambition.